Kaleli Africa Malopa Kamiso Pondolwayo Israeli Mitando Zoyetu Kozi Sikalela Tina Lusapolwayo Wozamuya, 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 oh, Ingwele, Kozi, Sikalela, Tina, Lusapolwayo.
I claim the victory through humility, discipline, and perseverance. What the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve through love, wisdom, commitment, focus, action, and overstanding. I must achieve a spiritual renaissance, economic revitalization, mastery over substance. The Zion Father, the earthly mother, and I are one. So health, wealth, and prosperity are I natural birthright. Blessed be the union that brings us abundance and opulence in all things divine. Let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our hearts be acceptable in thy sight, O divine Father and Mother. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. And Empress Men and I, we say yin and yang. I will say man and woman. We say king and queen. We say prince and princess. We say emperor and empress. Because we know about the balance. Can't go no other way. Strictly balance. At this time, we will be pouring libation. By the way, I didn't introduce myself, but I just went with the spirit. It's Denise Isis Miller. And I have Sharon Ashton Chambers, who is going to pour the libation with me. And we say call their names. So I want to hear from you. Whose names are we going to be calling for our ancestors? Come right ahead.
Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey. We pour the libation. We call their names.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. We're calling their names in libation.
Steve Bantu Biko.
Steve Bantu Biko. We call their names.
Nelson Mandela.
Whoa, seal up that. Nelson Mandela.
Winnie Mandela.
Winnie Mandela. We call their names.
Steve Biko.
Kwame Nkrumah, we call their names.
Patrice Lumumba.
Patrice Lumumba, we're calling their names.
Malcolm X. Malcolm
Ya
X.
Asante. Yes.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Fela Kuti. Nanny of the Maroons.
Peter Tosh.
Peter Tosh.
Sam Sharp.
Louise Bennett, who celebrated her birthday yesterday, 105 years old. Pour the libation, Ushun.
Sam Sharp.
Sam Sharp.
Paul Bogle.
Paul Bogle. Jessica.
Mbangeni.
Jessica.
Mbangeni.
Jessica.
Mbangeni.
Oh, we pour the libation. Let me hear you call their names.
Tembela Mbangeni.
Kendala Mbangeni. So, we call their names.
Thomas Sankara.
Thomas Sankara. We call their names Barton Dusty Miller. We call their names Vera Blanche Miller.
Malcolm X.
We said Malcolm X.
Bonnie Wheeler.
Ah, we call their names because when we call their names, we keep them alive. They're our ancestors. Maya Angelou. We call their names. Bob Andy. We call their names.
Louise Bennett Coverley.
Louise Bennett Coverley.
Nat Turner.
Nat Turner. Calling the names of our ancestors. Harriet Tubman.
Barbara Gludon.
Barbara Gludon, we call their names. We call their names because they're our ancestors.
Queen Amina.
Queen Amina. And when we call their names, we keep them alive.
Among the ancestors, sit among the martyrs, sit among the saints, and also to sit among the angels. We accept you to bless those who are here, that we can continue our works. We see what you have done, not just in Jamaica, but globally. And it's as it says, to live in the hearts of those that are left behind is not to die. So her spirit liveth, and we shall continue her legacy. One God, one aim, one destiny.
Ashe, 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 oh. And now we have a special guest amongst us who will give us a little bit more information about the African Caribbean Institute of Jamaica, which is a very important part of our Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sport. And he will give you a special address here this evening. Unfortunately, he's unable to stay with you, so his address may be shortened. But this institute is very important to the preservation of our culture and our heritage. Yes? And you're going to tell us more. Dr. Kurt Henry, who is the director. The very young director, but he is Talawa. Yes? Yes, a warm welcome.
Greetings, brothers and sisters. So I am the director, as it was stated earlier, of the African Caribbean Institute of Jamaica, Jamaica Memory Bank. And essentially what we do is to preserve and document the African cultural heritage in Jamaica. So our ancestors are very important to the work that we continue to do. Importantly, I'm also representing the Honorable Olivia Grange, who is unavoidably absent due to prior engagements. And this message that I will be reading is from the Honorable Minister. And it reads, we gather here today not only to mourn the passing of Dr. Bishop Jessica Mbangeni, but also to celebrate the life of a remarkable woman whose impact resonated far beyond her immediate community. Her voice, her spirit, and her unwavering dedication to the preservation of African cultural heritage have left an indelible mark on the diaspora, and in particular, Jamaica. Dr. Mbangeni was more than a praised poet and spiritual leader. She was a custodian of our collective memory, a bridge between generations, and a beacon of light in a world that often forgets the importance of its roots. Through her poetry, she brought to life the stories, struggles, and triumphs of our people. She reminded us that our history is not something to be remembered, but something to be lived, cherished, and preserved. Her contributions to Africa and the Caribbean's cultural heritage are immeasurable. As a cultural ambassador, Dr. Mbangeni dedicated her life to uniting the voices of the African diaspora, ensuring that our shared stories and traditions would not be lost in time. Her work transcended borders, connecting the past with the present, the young with the old, and Africa with the Caribbean and the world. Dr. Mbangeni's dedication to celebrating and preserving African Caribbean culture echoes the mission we hold dear at the African Caribbean Institute of Jamaica, Jamaica Memory Bank, as we continue our work to protect and promote the histories of African descended peoples We remain inspired by her passion and commitment. Her legacy will live on in the stories we safeguard, the knowledge we share, and the cultural bonds we continue to strengthen. As we gather here to honor her memory, we are reminded of the possibility we all share in continuing the work, so that is so dear to our hearts. In closing, let us remember the work of cultural preservation is never truly finished. It is a continuous journey, one that requires the efforts of each and every one of us. As we move forward, let us do so with the knowledge that we are not alone. We walk in the footsteps of giants, such as Dr. Mbangeni, and it is our duty to ensure that her legacy lives on. May her soul rest in peace, and may her legacy continue to inspire us all. Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you so much. That is so heartwarming. May I hear the applause, please? Let the applause be overwhelming for Dr. Henry. It is indeed a pleasure to hear a ministry of our government to speak that way about a cultural icon as Jessica Mbangeni. As truly as she was, not just as we saw her, but a giant, a music maestro, as her family calls her, loved around the world. She was greater than we even imagined when she walked on our shores. Claude, Big Stone Sinclair will be speaking next. And you could say that I signed over or passed the baton to him after I met Jessica. I met Jessica in 2017 when she was here for the IRFM Marcus Garvey Festival. But she was before that, Yasa Safara invited her to Jamaica to be a praise poet on Poetry in Motion. Thank him for that. Having brought her to our shores, we were able to engage with her. Now we're going to have our very own Claude Big Stone Sinclair give his tribute. Thank you so much.
A very pleasant good afternoon to each and every one of you. All protocols observed. Today I cannot believe that we're actually here at the memorial, the candlelight, the ninth night after Jessica transition. I cannot believe we're here, but we're here. First, I want to offer my sincerest of condolences to the Mbangeni family all the way in South Africa, all of South Africa, all of our fans scattered across the four corners of the earth. I want to offer you my sincerest of condolences. Jessica, or let me rephrase that, Bishop Dr. Jessica Thambela Mbangeni. I met her in 2017 after I saw an explosive performance at IRFM. I was shocked. I could not believe that a woman had so much power on the stage. She was moving left and right and said, Africa, I am an African. And trust me, she moved every bones in my body. When I saw her, tears came from my eyes because she brought hope to a country at that time that is bleeding and continues to bleed. Jessica must have remembered the 1976 Soweto uprising when little Hector Peterson, the first child, was murdered. She came to Jamaica. I was introduced by Sharon Oshan Paris Chambers. We took her to every single nook and cranny of Jamaica. She wanted not just to go to these fancy hotels or fancy restaurants. She wanted to meet the people of Jamaica. So what I did along with Eru Aisha Kamusa Menelik, the Paul Bogle Foundation, Sharon Oshun Chambers, and all the others that accommodated us. I took her to see us, our people, her people. One memorable trip would be the slave dungeons of Seminomo, when Jessica Mbangeni exploded like she was in a trance talking to our ancestors. What blew my mind was when she got to the entrance of the slave dungeons of Seminomo, which is a dungeon that was established over 400 years ago by our colonizers. They took us from the water and stored us, no roof, no windows, but this massive concrete structure. And trust me, Jessica spoke to the ancestors. She sang the same songs that the Kumna was singing. And then she spoke in their language. And then she brought gifts to the ancestors, and she walked the four corners of the cave of Seminomo. A heart bleed. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we took her to the sacred ground of Nanny of the Maroons. Yes, all the way in Portland. And she poured libation and speak to the ancestor, Kunani, in her native language, of course. And then we took her to the shrine of Marcus Messiah Garvey. She standing and she saluted the greatest black man that was ever born from a woman, Marcus Messiah Garvey. Then we took her to the shrine of Sham Sharp, and she cried because she felt the spirit of Sam Sharp. Because I told her, I said, Sam Sharp is one of those slaves that was resilient, one of those slaves that didn't take yes for an answer. He made the answers that he needed. 1835 saw the Christmas Day massacre. And when people died and lost their life as a revolution cause, you know, they wanted to give him freedom. While the gallows were being built, he was in a slave, and he looked at the gallows that they showed him and said, Champ, you're an obedient slave. What got into you? You're very intelligent. What got into you to come to us and overthrow us on Christmas Day or Boxing Day? We give you freedom if you keep your mouth shut. And he turned to them with all of Africa, 400 million Africans standing on his shoulders. And he said, I'd rather die on yonder gallows than live the life of a slave. What kind of man that is? I feel goose pimple running all across my body. We talk about Paul Bogle to Jessica, and we told Jessica that Paul Bogle was a multi-millionaire in those days, owns over 5,000 acres of land, cattle, bakeries and businesses and everything that it is. And when he saw the plight of the people, he gave up his own life for the struggle. We told Jessica everything. We took her to Tivoli Gardens when we had the 2010 massacre, or the incursion they call it, where over 378 people were murdered. We took her to speak to these women. One woman was kicked by a military personnel. She's over 60 years old, and you know, she saw her lady thing many years ago. And on that day when she was kicked, her cycle started all over again from that brutal onslaught. Jessica saw that with her own eyes. She spoke with the people, she prayed with them. Then we took her to Arnett Gardens to meet George Pang and the people. And the children that you see Jessica hugging right here, this is in Arnett Garden. When she came, she was surrounded by children because, you know, Jessica loved children. She loved children. And they just flocked her and just hugged her and mama. And she was all into them. This is like 5 years ago, so most of those children are grown much more. We took Jessica to all of that. We took Jessica to Montego Bay to celebrate Jimmy Cliff Boulevard being open. She sung for one of the greatest reggae musicians, a legend, an icon, Jimmy Cliff. And she sung for him, performed for him as well. We took Jessica every place that we think was very important. And trust me, she delivered. So Bishop Jessica Mbangeni, my heart you're rising in power. I know you're with our ancestors. They're hugging you and welcome you to the spot that is so rightly yours. A little sooner, but it is your position. And to stay there and to guide us on the struggle, because we will never give up the fight, Jessica. You came and you ignited this fire. We will never give up the fight. We will continue to fight and fight and fight and fight until victory is won. That would make you smile, Mama. We miss you. We love you. We honor you. And we will never, ever forget you. The clothes that I'm wearing today was given to me by Jessica Mbangeni. She said, Big Stone, you stand like a king. You walk like a king. You are a king. And she adorned me with the Quanto Afrocentric designs. I raise my staff and I salute you, Mama. We will never ever forget you. And everything that we do in your honor. Tonight was very quickly organized. We want to big up people like Erica Boswell Monroe. She poured out. She supported this cause. We want to pick up my friend Orville Williams all the way in Canada. When I reached out to Orville and said, Orville, we need help. Help us, Orville. And he was there. He pushed out. So we salute these two icons, these two great people that helped us. And all the others, Eruai Shakamusa Menelik, Isis Miller, who worked so hard, and Sharon, we worked tirelessly to make it what it is today. Very chic. You know, when someone dies, we don't have plan in advance. This is just action as it is. I raise my baton and I salute you, Mama. You're always and forever.
To Jessica.
Bishop, Dr. Jessica Mbangeni Mbangeni. Thank you. Well, we have, you know, our host, as you see, Denise Isis Miller, the radio personnel from Roots FM 96.1. And of course, Sharon Ashon is she's everything. I'm going to bring her back on stage and she will tell you more. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Big Stone. Thank you. What a heartwarming rendition of his experience with Jessica. Queen Jessica. Bishop Dr. Jessica Mbangeni. Thank you so much, Claude. That was heart-rendering. Thank you. Any applause? We're grateful. My partner, Theo Chambers, will join me. I'm Sharon Paris Chambers, non-denominational minister, interfaith, poet, motivational speaker. And my husband will join me. Yes. So much is said already, and so much to be said about Bishop Dr. Jessica. To us, she was Jessica. To others, Jess, and other endearing names. She was someone that I easily was attracted to. And apparently, she chose me to be her public relations manager. That I was grateful for. I knew I was in the presence of greatness. And when she wanted anything, I did my best to give it to her. You know what she wanted? To know the Jamaican people. And to see our heroes, the ones she never learned about. And as you heard, Claude, Big Stone Sinclair took her all over Jamaica. I spent my entire birth month of March, I think it was 2017, with Jessica Mbangeni. And we went to all those sacred monuments you heard, and we also produced a movie. I'm in love with an African. We're so grateful. When she came to Hanover to visit us, she met someone who may be speaking or drumming. She's here now, Yamin Williams Vaz. And she met others in Hanover, my husband Theo Chambers. And you know what we did? We took her to the beach because she was drained. She needed to be revived. And you know what? We scrubbed her down. And when she got that scrub with the cerasee, she was revived. And then we took
took her home and I gave her a massage and vegetarian food, and Jessica was in heaven. We were so grateful to be her foot soldiers. But most of all, in my heart, I knew Jessica was here, not only to meet her, to display her talent, but to meet our heroes, and that she did. We were proud of the atonement that she did in See Me No More. We're grateful for that atonement, and for Mama Aura for giving us her land. And we're so grateful for everything that happened. I'd like to read a poem in honor of Jessica now, since my husband's not coming up. Most important thing I learned was always to be courageous, always step out and know where you're going. And if you don't even know, be courageous, be strong and firm. The ascension of the sacred feminine, the divine feminine as the matrix of creation. I am the sacred feminine that was silenced by those who wanted to ascend my throne, to brush me aside into obscurity in the ash heaps of eternity. However, like Isis and Osiris, I gathered my consciousness of the parts and reconnected to my greatness. I am the sacred feminine, the mother of creation, the mother goddess. I am that I am, goddess eternal. I am an African, as Jessica would say. I and my sister Gaia, Earth Mother, are one. We have ascended to the throne to love, to forgive, to honor. I am that I am, goddess eternal. I am an African, as Jessica would say. I and my sister Gaia, Earth Mother, are one. We have ascended to the throne to love, to forgive, to honor, respect, and teach our mystical truths as a sage within. Never to be silenced in this generation. We will reveal the feminine nature in males and females, awakening the yin and yang in every being and their connection to the universe. We will use nature's electromagnetic force, the energetic field, to reconnect to our greatness. We are ready to express our magical arts and speak, think, and move at the speed of light. That's right, my sisters and brothers. We are entering Mach time, vibrating at the speed of light and love. We are love. We are peace. We are the womb of creation. Repeat after me. I am love.
I am love.
I am peace.
I am peace.
I am the womb of creation.
I am the womb of creation.
I am.
I am.
I am. I am. But most of all, repeat this one. I am an African. Let me hear it.
I am an African.
I am an African.
I am an African.
Put your hands up. Amanda. Awetu. Amanda.
Awetu.
We profess our Africanness. We have no apologies about who and what we are. And thank you, Dr. Jessica Mbangeni, for showing us what true power and greatness is. Clear chambers.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Put your hand together for Sharon and all the other speakers who just came up with. Well, the first time I saw Jessica was at the Marcus Garvey event. And I sat there, and I don't think an entire roll of toilet paper could have used to stop the amount of water that came out of my eyes. It was so electrifying. And was so powerful. But for those who knows me, knows that I live in the world of the Akashic record, where I am always connected to the universe. I live not in the modern world. I don't think about material things. And when I ask for answers, I silence myself. And this is what I learned about Jessica. It might be sad what I'm about to say, but it's nature in action. What I've realized that the greatest era that ever lived died at an early age. Amazing. From Marcus Garvey. Garvey never lived to 70, 80 years old. And there's something about nature and energy and vibration. When they want something to last forever, they send a shock to the universe and to the world. How can you take a life so early? And that shock make us want to remember that person for century and century and century to come. Jessica will never be forgotten because she cannot be duplicated and she cannot be copied. When Jessica was made, they broke that mold and threw it away. And I want to say this. In wishing Jessica farewell, let us remember that we all are transient visitor to planet Earth. And one day our passport will expire also. And when that day comes, can you surely say, like Jessica know, Jessica knew what you have contributed to yourself, to mankind, and to future generations. Jessica, thank you for being in our life. Thank you for your energy and vibration that will never die. And thank you for the short time that you've been here. But guess what? What you have accomplished in the short time, people 50, 70, 80 years old have never accomplished. So you are a young, 90, 100-year-old soul that came, did what you had to do, touched everyone's life, and you went on to your next journey. I have to stop because I don't want to get emotional. But family, you had a messenger who came to this earth and taught us so many things without teaching us anything, just by being who she is. Thank you so much. Love you. And one day I can say, ladies and gentlemen, you see that chair right there? Jessica sat in that chair. Jessica slept in that bed. Jessica was in our home. And what a pleasure that was. Again, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to enjoy this beautiful experience. Ashe. 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 Oh.
Thank you so much, Theo Chambers. Love you. Now we are going to move to the next tribute speaker, and that's none other than Denise Isis Miller, journalist, radio host, and spiritual leader. I'm looking at her right now. She's going to come and give her tribute to Jessica Tambela Mbangeni, Bishop Doctor. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you, Sister Queen. Thanks to all my sister queens who are here. It's powerful energy, you know. And of course, we can't leave out the brother kings, because as we say yin and yang, we say balance. It's all about that balance of I and I. You know, as Blackstone, Claude Sinclair keeps saying, he cannot believe that he's standing here 9 nights after doing this. And something that struck me a while ago, and I said, really? Really, Jessica? Really?
He can't stay.
I am an African!
He said he can't stay.
I am an African, Theo Chambers.
Come at the end of this.
I am an African,
Go into that.
Claude Sinclair. I am an African,
I am an African.
Sharon Oshun Chambers. I am an African, Bunga Herman. And the list goes on. You know, we know we're Africans, you know. Well, you see, when you generate the power that way, Jessica do, in a normal. When she says, I am an African, if you have a doubt, trust me, it's shake up or you ship out. You better shake up or ship out. And we're not ship out around here. And so, the journey continued. I met, not only, met is a mild word. She engulfed me, is what happened when I saw her on the IRFM Marcus Garvey celebrations. That would have been 2017, Theo, Sharon?
Yes.
I think so, yeah? And it seems like it was just yesterday. I was in awe of this awesome being. I was like, wow, what a powerhouse, right? What an outstanding, magnificent, amazing queen, Dr. Bishop. And the thing about her energy brought so much reciprocity that you had to pick it up. For your queen, you have to pick it up. And so I was so blessed to be a part of that celebration. And go on to even spending a couple days with her at the hotel. I think it was Grand Leader, one at Moon Palace. We spent time together, myself and another friend of mine called Davy, just to see the real touchable Jessica, the touchable. And it wasn't much different. She was roaring as a lioness, same way. So we were in the ocean, and she was roaring, and she made us roar too. Beautiful experience. And Claude Blackstone Sinclair was also with us. We had a wonderful time. And so we developed a sisterhood, you know, queen to queen. And ultimately I invited her to Roots FM. Mustard Seed Community is our parent company. And of course, for those of you who don't know, Mustard Seed is a community that takes care of children who are mentally and physically disabled. Celebrating 46 years this coming Friday. And she was so enthusiastic about coming to Mustard Seed Communities. She wanted to see the children. She wanted to interact. I was wanting her to be on the radio and have her interact there, and that was awesome. But she was wanting to be with the children. We have a little angel learning center there, a basic school, and oh my word. Those children loved her because she came more than one time. She taught them how to beat the drum. It was like, why I don't know where they're going. I don't know how Monsignor Gregory Ramkus never come out with a fan of what going on in the school. Because it was an uproar of beauty and joy and happiness. It was joy. When you look on the picture of them face, they were like, you know, this was like, oh my word, they've never seen anything like this before. And that's what Jessica did. And she came several times to Roots FM, to Mustard Seed Communities, and would never leave out the children. We had that connection. We had that connection. I heard Kabu saying that she missed a message from her because she didn't want to make it to this Marcus Garvey celebration, but unfortunately, Kabu saw that message late because she was in the States and wanted to come here. She was here though. She was here in spirit, paying tribute to Marcus Garvey. And I just want to add that I know that Oli Matatal, who's the international journalist, publicist, host, and activist, has done a tribute, but I just want to say that that was the last place that she was to perform. That would have been in the Senegal for the African Queens album. She went and she was there, and it was absolutely awesome. And she has done a song with Anthony B. Also, Queen Africa is on that album, and quite a few others are on there as well. So we can look out for that track, her last track on earth, right? And we'll be listening to that. And she has so much more music and poems and songs that we are going to be listening to. I want to say greetings and blessed love to the South African family, to the Mbangeni family. What I say? Greetings. I'm still trying to get my mouth around that. But yeah, bless you and thank you for giving us this beautiful sister queen. Well, I should say lending us, right? But we'll never, ever, ever forget you. You cannot be forgotten. You're an ancestor. So we will continue here in Jamaica. We're so proud, as you love Jamaica so much, to carry forth the work. We're not a choice, right, Erica? We're not a choice. Eh? Even if it carry us kicking and screaming, we don't have a choice. So we'll continue the legacy and the legend of Jessica Mbangeni. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure to do this. And thanks again to Heru. Thanks again to Claude Sinclair, who initiated this very quickly, that we have to do something here in Jamaica. There's no way I can't like we just something here in a jam down. And so he called us up and then he made sure it happened, and it's happening. And we thank all of you who are here. We give thanks to all of you. I am an African!
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 Thank you so much. Where's the applause for the beautiful recounting of the experiences? And now we have another beautiful person who's coming up. She's Erica Boswell Monroe. She's a lawyer, but she is the sweetest person. She has a beautiful story to tell you about her encounters and experience with Jessica, Dr. Bishop Mbangeni.
Erica, thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. I'm Erica, as Sharon told you, and I can proudly say that I am a friend of Jessica. Now, Jessica, you have to understand, is a rare woman. She's a rarity. She is powerful beyond measure. When she speaks, I used to tell her, you have a microphone in your belly. She is booming and strong and powerful. She's a warrior queen. She's a lioness. Now, I met Jessica at Bonnie Whaler. Area FM said they were going to decide to honor Bonnie Whaler at Bournemouth Bar. And I attended because Philip Henry had been commissioned. Yes, right. I met Jessica at Bournemouth Bath at a function in honor of the late Bonnie Whaler. Now, Philip Henry, the artist, had been commissioned to do a portrait of Bonnie Whaler, and I'd been raised with him, and so I went to support him. When we went there, Jessica performed, and also she was marketing her book that she had written. Now, I was there with Vanessa McLean, who is Ranchi McLean's daughter, and she bought one of the books, but I had walked without money. And I said, give me your number and I will buy the book later on. So she gave me her number and she wrote me from South Africa and she telephoned me from South Africa. She told me when she would be coming back. She came back and we met at a celebration for Bob Marley. A year passed, she came again, and I think it's the St. Marley Foundation was hosting her. And they had put her somewhere up in Papine, and you go up somewhere, Guntown side. And Ranch's daughter said, I don't like where they put Jessica. It's nice, but it's too far. So we went and we captured her and brought her to my house. And thereafter begins my story. She would come and I would pick her up and I would take those days from work And so I lived whatever she was living, or I would pass her over to Sharon or to whoever. I met Claude in the process. I met all kinds of persons. Jackie at the spa, all kinds of persons. I followed her to Irie FM. I followed her to Mali Place. I followed down Tough Gong. I followed her to Studio on Halfway Tree, studio here, studio there. But I want to tell you something else about Jessica. Jessica left a light footprint, but a booming presence. It was easy to host. She didn't want much. And she spread the love so that you never carried a burden with her. But she was very entrepreneurial. So she would come and she would come beladen with all these beads and everything. And then we would meet Muta's wife, Jackie. And Jackie would get some, and this person has to get some, and that person would have to get some. But she came with a lot of gifts. And I noticed, and things to sell. And I noticed that many of the women here are wearing something either bought from Jessica or given to them by Jessica. And I'm proud to say this is my hat. And she said, I give you this hat because you are special, you are a leader. And she says, Winnie Mandela wore hats like these, so you should wear hats like these. And she would build you. She would build my children, she would build my little granddaughter. She would tell you things. You are a proud woman, you can be great. She said to me, Erica, you should be a praise poet. And I'm thinking, she's a rare woman. She's a praise poet, and yet she wants me to be a praise poet. Most persons wouldn't want you to be like them. And she would nag me, and we sat down at night, and we would write out plans for Jamaica. Plans to teach language to Jamaicans, plans to open centers, South African mutual recognitions and mutual exchanges. And she said, I can get to Cyril Ramaphosa. I can get to, and she would tell us all the names of the persons in South Africa that she knew, and we had great plans. Okay, because of Jessica, I traveled to South Africa 3 times, and it was glorious, glorious. South Africa, when you see those Wakanda movies, that's South Africa. It's not false. They have buildings high to the ceiling, and they have despair and poverty right in the ground. It is a land of disparity. And unfortunately, my people are the ones who are at the bottom in disparity. Some have been moving, but it is not moving fast enough. And Jessica had plans to change that. We had plans to change that. Because of Jessica, she took me to a lot of places. We went to Pilanesberg Park and did safari. We did lion safari. We did all kinds of things. But we did Soweto. And Jessica made me see that there's a rich Soweto and a poor Soweto. And she took me to both. She said, this is Soweto, which is like Beverly Hills. And then she showed me Soweto. That made me cry. I met Sela Musa, who was my guide when I went to Port Soweto. And because of that, we've been sending my husband and I a little money from time to time to our nursery school that is there in Soweto. And they said they wanted things, medicine, so and so. We've been sending to Jessica and the same Musa. No, and she kept her little business, Kwantu. Oh my gosh, that shop is busy, and that shop has a lot of work. You see these beads that we take for granted? Those are hand done by people in that shop. And whenever Jessica is in town and she's not busy, she is also doing it. I respect her. Jessica's shop is in Oriental Plaza, which is this mall that mostly has Indian people, and there is Jessica. And I said, how you manage to get this job? And I will tell you what she tells me privately. But the long and short of the whole thing is that she looked out for her people. She looked out for her family. She was kind, she was loving, she was strong, and she was brave. Jessica decided to wear the lion skin. Now, only chiefs wear the lion skin.
Exactly.
And so there was a great controversy in South Africa that how dare Jessica. But she was a ceiling breaker. She broke ceiling and barriers and everything in strong, fierceless, magnificent way. And so today, I give tribute to my friend. I send special regard to her family, Jongo, her sister Thembeka. She's Thembela, her sister is Thembeka. And Thembeka's a little baby that just got adored so much. An uncle in the shop and all those persons who love Oni, who works downstairs. He's an Egyptian Muslim man, but Jessica's friend. I give tribute to all of them and thank you very much for having Jessica in your life and lending her to Jamaica. She came and she forged linkages that have been broken by slavery and neo-colonialism. And I know that Sharon wants to beat me. I'll leave in a minute, but I just want to say this about that. In order to get to South Africa, you have to go through an imperialist country. You have to go through what they call the first world entry commerce. Now, 9 hours to London and another 10, 11 to South Africa. But there's always somebody in the middle. And we need to get rid of that middle.
Yes, yes.
We need to be able to go straight to Africa.
Yes, yes.
And when we want.
Straight.
I am pleased to say that when I entered South Africa, the man said welcome home and never gave me any problems. But when I went to Namibia, they said I needed a visa. I said, hell no. I am not going to be applying for any visa. Anyway, it was quietly sorted out because I was Jamaican and they let me into Namibia. But I say this to say that we, the black peoples of the world, must take a leaf out of Jessica's book. We must go where we want to go, and we must live how we want to live. And we must not let people feel that if they are not in the middle of us, we cannot grow. We must learn to grow together, which is why, in a sense, I heard Buju Banton and the Afrobeat controversy. And I said it was kind of unfortunate because I would like such a dialogue to have taken place between us and not in a different sphere. But I want, not, yes, Buju Banton, yes, but I want to say this, that we black people, as part of what Jessica tried to share with us, we must learn to live our best lives. We must be fearless. We must demand to be respected. And when we move, we must move so that, as Sharon says, you are a king, you are a queen, and I am woman, watch me roar. I am lion king, watch me roar. And so, Jessica, it's with a heavy heart that I stand here today. Rest in peace, sleep in peace, my lioness. You are beautiful. You're going to be bigger in this transition than in the past. I feel it, I know it in my bones. And I want to say to Jongo, come to Jamaica and see the love that these persons have for your mother. I want to say to South Africa, Jessica has served you well, South Africa. Do something great in her memory.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. And may God bless you.
Powerful, 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 powerful.
Thank you so much, Erica. That's one more person who had a memorable and joyful, joyous experience with Jessica Mbangeni and came in contact with a giant. You know, she made a presentation to a school, Cross Keys, in Mandeville, and the topic was about being a giant. Yes. Do you remember? And the children loved her. We did a fashion show, and I made them up, and it was enjoyable. She touched every level, from children, as you see, to high schoolers, and of course, every age group in Jamaica. The next speaker is the Vice President of the Marcus Garvey Political Party and High Commissioner for the UNIA, Universal Negro Improvement Association. Garvey, the Garveyite, one of the highest, most accomplished one here in Jamaica, except with Theo Chambers, whichever one of you is older. Come on. Take this mic.
Give thanks, give thanks.
Give thanks.
I am an African.
I am an African.
And that will forever ring in my ear when I met Jessica. And she said that poem. It never stopped reverberating in my mind. And when I met her physically, when we went to Paul Bogle Memorial, where we did this in her honor, the Paul Bogle Foundation, honoring this great queen. And we all wore this shirt in February of 2018 when we took her to Stony Gut. And it is so interesting to realize the similarity that Jessica had with Jamaicans. She would fit in, as you see her, you think it's a Jamaican. And she's always saying, we must always remind our people that they are Africans. When you meet someone and you say, where you come from, who are you? I am a Jamaican. Jessica always chanted that poem to remind them, you're an African first. And I just want to remind you what Peter Todd said, no matter where you come from, as long as you're a black man or a black woman, you're an African. Now Jessica was also political because she loved the Honorable Marcus Garvey.
No, no, no.
And what she did when she uttered her poem, she would also remind you that Marcus Garvey said, Africans at home and Africans abroad is one family. One family. So the political side of Queen Mbangeni, she wanted to see Jamaicans truly own their own land. Because one day we sat down and we talked the history from way back in 1492 when they said Columbus came and discovered. How can you discover somewhere where you find people living and farming? It is so stupid. And then we have some of our leaders writing books and putting it in that perspective. Teaching it in schools that Columbus come and discover Jamaica. Queen Jessica would remind me, said that the Africans were traveling the world. There's a book written by Ivan van Sertima. That book named They Came Before Columbus. And she was surprised why we are not reading that book and realize that we were here before Columbus got here.
We know.
And in that book, you know, the gold that Columbus took to Spain, they did a metallurgical test on that gold and found that the gold came from Ghana. Just as how you can do a DNA and know who is daddy or who is mommy. You can do the metallurgical test on metals, anything out of the earth, and you find out where it came from. So the gold actually came from Ghana, so it proved that we were here in Jamaica long before Columbus. These are things that Jessica and I shared. And you know, I was looking forward to seeing her this year, because earlier in the year we spoke and she said she would be coming to the IRFM tribute. This life, and we have to face it and we move on. But we are celebrating the great life of Queen Jessica Mbangeni, because when she came here, you know, she came here in 2018 and we had a stage right here and she performed. But we introduced her as Queen Jessica Mbangeni. Gave her her title because it is justified. You ever see how she moved in that queenly manner, commanding manner? And we made sure we got a stretch limousine to pick her up at the airport. And brought her in a stretch limousine. Royalty! Even one of the security guards at the airport touched her and said, boy, I'm glad I touched a queen. You understand? But I do celebrate her life. But we want to know, carry her vision on and on and on. And part of that vision is when she chanted, I am an African. Because a lot of us are confusing nationality with ethnicity. A lot of us, you ask a man, where you come? Well, I'm a Jamaican. No. I'm a Trinidadian. No. You are an African. So we're going to get that poem into the schools. We have a Marcus Garvey in schools program going. And I'm going to ask Major F.M. White to put that poem, because also a poem can be related to in the schools as a poem. I am an African. We want to get it in the school curriculum so the children know ethnicity different from nationality. I am an African. So I give thanks. Brother Miguel Launch should have been here also, but unfortunately he was unable to make it. So he asked me to just say a few words that, you know, condolence to the family and friends and all South Africans, and that, you know, he is celebrating the life of Jessica, and I know he'll work with me to get I am an African into our schools. Give thanks.
Thanks, Hero. Thank you so much.
We've just got word that our former Senator Barbara Blake Hanna sent her blessings as well. So we're grateful. Thank you so much. In front of you is a musical legend who needs no introduction. Today, I can't say he'll play everything in his retinue because I don't see his bag. That he carries everything, including a little thing called a chimney pot. But we do know that he's a percussionist, and we do know that he's a singer, and drums are his specialty, and we see drums, so we know we're going to get that. From the one and only Bungo Herman, who toured with Bob Marley and has stories to tell. Please drop by the Bob Marley Museum and have a chat with Bungo Herman. That is his abode. So as he sets up, please get your stories ready that you want to tell, including you, Marsha, and you just came, and famous Aisha Bell. She's making tracks around not only Jamaica, the Caribbean, but the world. So we're very proud of you, Aisha, and thank you for being here. We're ready for you, Bungo.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
No, hold on. I hear everyone talking about the sickle sister. She's my friend. I'm the one who introduced her to the Bob Marley Foundation.
Wow.
That she could be on the concert every year. I'm a part of that coordination of that whole thing. There are big stones can tell you about that too. And even the Irish French shows stuff. She's a sister that respects me and she will love Africa. I never go to South Africa yet, but I will say to the north give up and the south keep not back. I was in Ghana, I go to Nigeria, and every time she come here, me and her have a long reason. When I time she want to plan on a show to South Africa. It just the flesh gone, but the spirit lives on forever. Don't it?
Yes.
Don't talk up, no man.
Yes, yes.
But the sister is a very strong sister, you know. I never got South Africa yet, but I get to play jump for Mandela. When he come here, I get to play jump for Winnie Mandela when she come here too. So all the strings are in D. No, I want you all to join me. When you see the sister here, well, you know why I introduce her and bring her in the group here to play tonight. In Ethiopia, and the sister them first start the Naya being the thing, you know.
Yes,
As drummers, you know. Most people don't know them yesterday. So, more all of you sing Fly Away Home with me. Right? And send home the sister strong and strong and strong and strong. Yeah, hold it. Come round the side, sister. And when I look at you, I feel laughing. When I look at you, I'm looking at this sister here on board there. No, it's not true. Look what I good, no, man. And she laughs, same way too. All right, hold the mic for me. Right now, we have to do a Bob Marley song. Hold the mic so you can sing, you know?
Okay, all right.
Fly away home to Zion, fly
away
home, fly away home to Zion, fly away home. One bright morning, when the war is over, the flag fly away home. They said the home is in heaven, just waiting for us. And when she get there, oh happy she'll be. The home is in heaven, no rent to pay. But the Lord God made it, make it hard for she. By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down, and there we remember Zion. For the wicked carry us away in captivity, require from us a song. How can we sing Jessica song in a strange land? Say a new name, precious name, new name. New name, precious name, new name, Jessica.
Jessica Mbangeni. Rastafari.
Come from the tribe of Judah, the root of David and the offspring of Jesse. Mama Dread, Papa Dread, and the children from Judah Dread. I'm glad that in 1966 I was at the airport to meet His Imperial Majesty and witness the lightning and the thunder. So, watch it, Babylon.
Greetings, one and all.
Greetings.
It was a pleasure meeting Jessica 2017 at IRFM. And when I heard her saying, I am an African, I tell you, it was electrifying. And I'm saying to myself, I need to meet this sister. And we were so honored when I realized another member from our group had met her. Anyway, I know that it's getting a bit late. So when I think of Jessica Mbangeni has been a light unto us. So all I'm gonna ask you is to lend me your voices. And I am going to do a song. And when I say, Amalito, you say, Amalito, 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 Amalito,
Amalito,
shining brightly,
Amalito,
shining brightly,
Amalito,
all over the world.
Amalito,
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 shining brightly.
Amalito,
Jessica Mbangeni,
Amalito, Amalito, Amalito,
shining brightly,
Amalito,
all over the world,
Amalito,
all over Jamaica,
Amalito,
all over South Africa.
Amalito,
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 Jessica Mbangeni,
Jessica Mbangeni, Jessica Mbangeni, Jessica.
She's the light.
Jessica.
Amalito,
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 shining brightly,
shining brightly,
wherever you go,
wherever you go,
shining brightly,
shining brightly,
all over the world.
over the world.
Amalito,
Amalito.
and I'm going to end with a song that I did with Jessica. It's a song I learned many years ago, and it goes like this. Nkosi sikaleli Afrika, malopa kamiso pondolwayo, izwe imitando yetu, kosi sikalela tina lusapolwayo, wozamuya, 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 oh, ingwele, kosi sikalela tina lusapolwayo.
Well, I just want to say please and blessing, you know, dear Jessica, Rastafari.
Rastafari. More applause, please. Lighten up the place. Well, if you won't, the next performer is Aisha Bell.
So much, Sharon. Oh, what a gathering, what a gathering, what a gathering for a wonderful, wonderful queen, a lioness. Before I start, I have to sing an a cappella piece, right? Because, as Jessica said, I am
An African.
Exactly. So, I'm going to start on give a little beat, right? Because the one here is a cappella first, right? Yes. I will say, Mama, Mama Africa, Queen of the earth, just like a phoenix you have emerged, standing tall on the top of the world, and your children know where you worth. Strong black queen, royal from birth, fighting for freedom, you never divert. Them couldn't try to treat you like dirt. You stand tall, cause you know where you were. Me saying them to the like this. African woman, strong black woman, no, you are warrior. Real lioness, you are warrior. Jessica, no, she a warrior. Tell them say, African woman, strong black woman, no, you are warrior. The real lioness, she a warrior. Strong black woman, she a warrior. Next track, nice and easy as that. One light up a shine, because Jessica light still a shine, right? Okay. Bright as ever. Say Jessica. Say Jessica. Jessica. Mbangeni. All right. It's so great to be standing here, you know. I met her in 2017 at IRFM at that riveting performance. I had to go over there and shake her hand and, you know, really touch my soul. I never get the chance to interact more because I left right after that. All right, this one dedicated especially to that beautiful light we all met and hold dear in our hearts. Turn up the music some more, please. Light of his shine, bright like the morning sun. That's more like it. And when your heart is pure, your blessing will surround. Light of his shine, bright like the morning sun. Jessica heart so pure, blessing did surround. Clean spirit, walking mama earth. Love, joy, and happiness, give to the universe. Over beautiful people, come get the brown. Beautiful heart, beautiful soul, more precious than gold. Oh, Jessica, lead by example, following the ways of no bad mind energy, never above, and she a job picking it. Jessica walking your footsteps, giving hands to those who need help. The naked was clothed, hungry be fed, sick be healed. Hide her job from the snares of the wicked. Keep her steadfast, she never was corrupted. She's a humble soldier of your words, so let her message be heard around the four corners of the world. Light of his shine, bright like the morning sun. Jessica heart so pure, blessing did surround. Jessica light still a shine.
shine bright like the morning sun. Heart so pure, blessing dicks around. Oh, what a clean, clean spirit walking by my earth. Love, joy, and happiness she gives to the universe. Oh, beautiful people all gather round. Beautiful heart, what a beautiful soul, so precious than gold. Jessica Light, still a bright like the morning sun. Giving good energy, she giving good love. Never giving to bad mind and grudge. No way, no. Living by the Most High creed, following the Most High lead, doing the Most High deed, helping our people in need. Light of it shine like the morning sun. Heart so pure, blessing did surround. Jessica Light shine like the morning sun. Heart so pure, blessing did surround. Let me hear say Jessica, Jessica, Jessica. Mbangeni, Mbangeni, Jessica Light a shine. Jessica Light a shine. Still a shine, cause energy never died. We all know, sitting on the ancestral realm right now. You know, she just gone on the other side, you know, to show up the spiritual back, right? And we fight on both sides, right? Right? So she just required for that army right now. While we're in the flesh. Love and blessings. You want to run? Alright. I wonder which one. You This one called Chana Let You Go. Have a little faith. You know, so just stay there, right? I want you to know that. Hey, listen. I want you to know, Chana gonna let you go. No matter how the wicked wind blow, Chana gonna let you go. I say, I want you to know, Chana gonna let you go. No matter how the wicked wind blows, say Chana gonna let you go. I say, so will I firm meditation, firm meditation, and strengthen your foundation. Soon come deliverance. A wicked want your people be so far. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. I know that Jah is my way and the maker. So all mankind must conquer. We have seen them all before, and they got no more. I say, I want you to know, Jessica, now let you go. No matter how the wicked wind blows, Jah not gonna let her go. Not at all. Hear me say, I want you to know. So will I firm meditation, and strengthen your foundation. So take time, ride out the storm. Hungry belly can. And I hear the music on. So plant up the good seeds. Say plant up the good seeds and you will receive. I want you to know, Jah not gonna let you go. No matter how the wicked wind blow, Jah not gonna let you go. Love and blessings in every way. Say Jessica. Say Jessica. Say Jessica. Jessica.
sound power always. And just know that spirit is eternal and never die. She will come back. She's still here. On and on and on and on. She continue. Blessings in every way. Trying not to let you go. Take care of your beautiful selves. Alright? Take care. My name is Aisha Bell.
Okay, clap her now, please. Applause, show love, 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 love. This is our own female. There are very few female roots rock or, you know, or soul singers in Jamaica. So we really have to show love to Aisha Bell. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. More love, more love. Thank you. With that great musical interlude that we had, drumming, we had such beautiful tributes. Now it's time for some video tributes from some very special people. Now, I'm not going to call their names because they're going to be spoken next. Big Stone?
Greetings to each and everybody in Jamaica. I hope you all are good. Speaking is Dr. Stanley Koza, spokesperson of the Jessica Mbangeni family. I really wish to thank you on behalf of the family for the time you have made to celebrate our sister Jessica. What you guys are doing shows us that Jessica was not only a proud, dedicated winner in South Africa, but she was a daughter and a sister for people all around the world. The love that you in Jamaica are showing us has given the family strength as we prepare for her to be laid to rest on Saturday. So really I wish to thank all of you on behalf of the family. I hope that you will continue to do this not only to Jessica but to each and every person that has touched your lives in such a way that Jessica has. Thank you so much for putting energy and work and all the efforts in celebrating her legacy and her contribution to the development of music, praise, poetry, and just love in general all around the world. Thank you so much. What you're doing is well appreciated. The Jessica Mbangeni family thanks you and really wishes that you continue to celebrate Jessica, because what you're doing is amazing. Thank you so much.
Greetings, my name is Melnick Nestor Gibbons. On stage I go by the name of Tandara. I'm a multi-platinum recording artist and I was a close friend of Sis Jessica Mbangeni. We worked together for quite a prolonged period, 4 to 5 years, and she was a beacon of hope for many, a powerhouse full of energy, light, laughter, and good positive vibes for everyone. A moment that will forever stick in our mind is when we were performing together on a New Year's Eve in the Drakensberg Mountains, and you know, it was a tough journey to get there on a bus that was quite small, meant for school children. And Sis Jessica was on the bus singing and having the time of her life. And anyone who was sitting on the bus and feeling depressed or down or feeling weary from the journey was immediately lifted by the good spirit and the good vibe that Sis Jessica brought. Now, Sis Jessica was not only an artist, not only a poet, not only a fashion designer, but she was also a mother who did everything and anything to make the dreams for her 2 children possible. Sis Jessica was one of the hardest working people within the industry, encompassing the globe and taking South Africa with her and South Africa's cultural values, and being a shining beacon of light for all South Africans whenever she graced the stage with a magnificent presence. She will be sorely missed, not only by me, not only by her fans, not only by South Africans, but by the world at large, because the hearts that Sis Jessica had touched were not bound by borders or passports, were not bound by skin color or language. Sis Jessica embraced and loved everybody wholeheartedly. So I will definitely be one of those that holds her legacy as high as I can, because that is someone who deserves to be held in the highest of esteem. Sis Jessica, we love you. May you rest in power. To the Mbangeni family, we pass our deepest condolences and sympathies. You will forever be in our thoughts and our prayers. Ja Rastafari.
Since all protocol observed, I met Dr. Bishop Jessica Mbangeni about 8 years ago at an industry in Daba. I mentioned that I had moved from telco to entertainment, and Sis Jess, as I affectionately called her, offered to take me under her wing and guide me through the new and tough terrain. She held my hand to the end. My Sis Jessica, your voice, your music, your presence were not just performances, but powerful affirmations of our collective identity. You inspired us and the people around the world to reconnect to their roots and to celebrate the beauty of our African culture. Thank you to the Mbangeni family for sharing your daughter, sister, mother with us. During these difficult times, my prayers are with you and all who were touched by her extraordinary spirit. We mourn the loss of a national treasure whose legacy will continue to inspire future generations. Fly away home to Zion, my sister. Fly away home.
Big up Mama Jessie Kimbokoto Yasazweni, motherland, black woman, mother of the nation. Big up Mama Jessie Zonki Zinto Bewuzenza. You were brave and you were strong. Singabafaze bafazini, Bogote Bogotweni, you intelligent, powerful, strive like rock. Yonkinda Bugzua Ngolo Figa Kona Gatsulega, you were shisa, you were fire. Fire can't cool, you are one, you equal, you were black, you were queen, you the queen of the nation, you always rocking the nation. With love, peace and unity, you conquered everywhere you go. What's in Tabafazi, what's in Timbogoto?
Yeah, this is Gangali from SA. Me big up me sister Jessica Pangen, ever living all four corners of the earth, organize and centralize the whole world. Rest in the power of the Most High Jah Rastafari. Empress Mama Africa, live forever. Your legacy continue all over the world. The pioneer of all, Empress, the Queen, Mbogoto Yase Africa, live forever. Your legacy. Yeah, rest in the powers of the Most High Jah Rastafari. We love you, sister. All are well.
Greetings, everyone in Jamaica and South Africa. My name is Wumba Kapo, and I'm the chairperson of the Jamaican diaspora in South Africa. It is a sad moment that we've lost our sister Jessica. It's very sad for us here in South Africa as the diaspora community, because Jessica was always there with us, and also being part of loving the reggae music. She was bigger than life, and anything that she wanted in life, she never had any fear to go for it. The last time I was with Jessica is when we were in Hong Kong. And the reason why Jessica was in Hong Kong is because she's also an international icon for South Africa. And so she was always called upon to do her traditional healing and songs for the rest of the world to hear. We know that she's here with us in spirit, and she's going to be very greatly missed. So, you know, we give thanks for the time that we did have with Jessica. So everybody go well. Blessed love.
Oh, wow. I hate to have to come to the masses in this way, but I know that we're all feeling the death and the departure of our sister friend, our queen, our darling, Jessica Mbangeni, who made her transition recently to the world of the ancestors and the bosom of the Creator. Jessica was a very special human being, and the amount of work that she has left and the people that she has touched worldwide has been magnanimous. She has taken her culture, the message of Africa, African empowerment, African liberation, and spread it all over the world. She has used her love, her joy, her art, her mission, her talents, her gifts to wake the masses of the people to rise and to embrace and love themselves, love ourselves. And she's going to be missed. I had the opportunity to meet her in Jamaica in 2015 at the Marcus Garvey Festival through Kabu Ma'at and Sister Queen Sharon, Sister Queen Kabu is always doing amazing organizing through IREFM, bringing the people together in unity. And the year that I met her, Baba Mukasa had come to Jamaica as well, and we had the opportunity to go around to places like Marcus Garvey's home and Firewater and spend a lot of time together. And there are many other times I met her in Jamaica, and I always told her, one day I'm going to bring you to West Africa, and we did with the African Queen Festival, myself and Mbangeni from African Consciousness. And it was an amazing trip. The people of Senegal love her, and she loves Senegal. And I'm glad we were able to share those moments together. And I just want to say that we lost our sister, but we gained an ancestor, an angel, a strong universal spiritual power that I know is going to do dynamic work in the spiritual world. And I know many of us are hurting. My regards to the family, the Mbangeni family in South Africa, and just everyone who loved her. We really, really, really lost a powerful, powerful sister. And I am grateful, forever grateful to be in her presence, to be touched by her gifts, and hopefully I can use her gifts to continue to share and spread her message throughout the world. Send my love. Again, this is Oli Matatau. We love you, Jessica. Roar, African Queen, roar. I am an African.
Good day. I am Joan Thomas Edwards, High Commissioner for Jamaica to the Republic of South Africa. Today I join others in mourning the loss of Jessica Mbangeni. Jessica was a friend of Jamaica. She was no stranger to us. She was a regular visitor to Jamaica and very popular on the airwaves. She would share her South African culture with us, and while there in Jamaica, she would enjoy the Jamaican culture. So she provided a bridge between Jamaica and South Africa, and we appreciate her for that. So on behalf of the government and people of Jamaica, I express condolences, sincerest condolences to the family of Jessica Mbangeni. Life has changed, but she will never be forgotten. May she rest in peace and rise in glory. Sleep on, Jessica.
Jessica, this is the slave dungeon that our ancestors were placed in forcefully over 300, 400 years ago. Welcome to Simimo. Just like the door of no return, this is for Africa.
abantwana bethu ukuzikamva labo liqaqambe. Aw! Yena ngomoya wakho woxolo ukuzabalala ukuthula bangakwazi ukuvunguzelisa impilo yabo. Makube khona uqwango nenzolo esizweni sakho nakumhlaba waseJamaica, nakumhlaba waseJamaica, nalulutsha lutshabalala Thixo, laba bazali bejikelana nabantwana sithi ngenelela mfelingqangi amathambalala ukuthula mawazole ukuze ingqumbo yawo ingangeni kwinzala yethu. Siyashweleza, 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 siyashweleza. Sithi makube phansi kubele kudethi kumnyama kuvela ukukhanya kuthi imizimba iyalahlwayo kule ndawo. Imizimba yokhokho bethu, ingqiqo yobu-Afrika mayivuseleleke ezingqondweni zabantwana bethu. Inkcubeko yobu-Afrika iphile phakathi kwethu.
Greetings world, this is Roddy, the international reggae artist from Jamaica.
And I'm here on this thing to let you know that I wake up to a terrible, tragic, sudden, sadly news. You know what I mean? That the South Africa international praise poet Jessica Mbangeni was passed. You know, she is and always going to be greatly missed because she is more like a people person, entrepreneur, ambassador. You know what I mean? A motivator. You know what I mean? So we all here mourning for Jessica Mbangeni. We and the family of Jessica Mbangeni and the old South Africa. Jessica Mbangeni years ago. First time I met her, I invited her to the studio to see how we do our studio works back home. You know? And the first time she really actually see how we deal with it, you know, we came up with a beautiful song, a great song, you know? And that song was titled, I'm in Love with a Rasta Man, you know? Personally, her personality is so incredible, you know? I see Africa when I see her, you know? Beautiful heart, you know what I mean? So, families, loved one, well-wishers, you know, condolences again. You know, Radil, the Kushkash, Congo, and the whole of Jamaica and the world, mourning with you all. You know what I mean? So, hold firm, keep strong. The Most High never give us what we can bear. Peace to you all. Bliss.
Black woman, you me love your life now. I try to pretend I don't love you, but the feeling to myself I'm falling deeper, baby. You tell I and I that all is well, but I can see it in your eyes that something's so wrong, baby. I call you on the phone, I can hear you in the background saying, tell him I'm not here, baby. Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel this way? I'm in love with a Rastaman. I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with a Rastaman. I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with a Rastaman. Me fall in love with an African. I'm in love with a Rastaman. Me fall in love with an African. African. Princess, you know me dead for you. Now you bring him and I tell you to deep up on the reggae for you. Yeah, me not be struggle for you. Me not be sent but me tell you everything reggae for you. Now you bring him and I take you up on the knuckle. Love man I give you one a buckle, now rockle. Now carry your church, now bring you to the chapel. And now you bring you to the temple. Here one of princess after me looking at your eyes. Woman you're that so damn precise. Now you bring him and I tell you once I know the kush I tell you twice. Woman and you and me black ties. So here when my voice. I'm in love with a Rastaman. I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with a Rastaman. I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with a Rastaman. Me fall in love with an African. I'm in love with a Rastaman. Me fall in love with an African. Baby, you don't conclude. Princess, you know some me don't confuse. Love speaks heart to heart. One and not, one and not, one and not, one and not. Baby, don't conclude. Baby, you know me don't confuse. Love speaks heart to heart. One and not, one and not, one and not, one and not. Now you bring the money up and I look not. I hold the meditation and me no stick like a snot. Whenever time we come together we not tear apart. You don't know say I'm me and you a start from the start. When first you know you bring the man a rat. You not see me push on like a blood pan a cat. When I see the conga man you know I up Nile mover. Hey Rastafari. I'm in love with a Rastaman. But I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with a Rastaman.
earth free. Rastaman we chant, we chant, we chant, chant peace. Jessica we chant, earth free. I hope to be free now, to see what I can see. You got your G, what can see. The powers of the Most High, that's what we guide and protect over you and I. Choose a substance of life. Last time we chant, we chant, we chant, chant peace. Jessica we chant, earth free. Last time we chant, we chant, we chant, chant peace. Jessica we chant, earth free. I hope to see what I can see. You got the dreams, yeah. Rest have the chance, yeah. So if there's no justice, I swear there'll be no peace. From one and down, yeah. So you and I, last time we chant, we chant, we chant, chant peace. Jessica we chant, earth free. Last time we chant, we chant, we chant, chant peace. African chanting, earth free. I hope to be, you see what I get. You got it. That's the happy job. So with wisdom, oh na na na, yeah, yeah. Hey, last time we chant, we chant, we chant, chant peace. African chanting, earth free. Last time we chant, we chant, we chant, chant peace. Jessica we chanted, earth free. For a better tomorrow, I'm a chanting, or I'm a carry some family in front. Here to see, I just say more love, more life, more peace, and blessing, you know? Yeah, man. I wish Jessica rest in peace. Yeah. Rastamana, chant of Babylon. Yeah. Rastamana, chanting evil vibes away. Yeah. Rastamana, chanting Africa. Yeah. So Rastamana be the Joma, all evil vibes away. Bingy mana be the Joma, chant evil vibes away. Day to day, Rastamana be the Joma, chant evil vibes away. The Congo mana be the Joma, burn them evil vibes away. Flip on them flat. I bow down to the king, and I beg pardon, yeah, all the wrong they have done. Rastaman, be dedicated, yeah. Rastaman, be dedicated, yeah. If I right say something, just I'm gonna always remember Empress Jessica, don't you know? All of us, we know we really love her. And no, you'll never change, never rearrange. You always be the same, y'all. Because we know that you leave, you always gonna leave forever. So Empress Jessica, I remember your face. And I said,
you will never deceive. Oh, and let you live forever. My memories, you live forever. Can they see? You live forever. By the rivers of Babylon, where we went down, and everywhere we remember Zion. Oh, the wicked carry us away captivity. We can hear from us a song. Oh, can we sing King Alpha in Australia? Oh, let them pray and the meditation of God be acceptable in God's sight. Yeah, hey, hey. The Lion of Judah shall break every chain. The Lion of Judah shall break every chain. The Lion of Judah shall break every chain and give Jessica the victory again and again, and give Africans a victory again and again, and give Jessica the victory again and again. So long Rastafari can do, so long. Thank you.
One more.
So long I am Bingy can do, so long, yeah, yeah. I say so long Rastafari can do, so long, na 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 na, yeah, yeah. I say so long I am Bingy can, and you so long. Cause your enemies surround you, fighting to devour you. So long Rastafari can, you so long. So long I have been called you, so long Israel. So long I have been called you, so long. Cause your enemies surround you, fighting to devour you. So long Rastafari call you, so long. So long, so long, so long, so long. Na 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 na, yeah, yeah. So long, so long, so long, so long. I'll tell them. Say Babylon, flip on them flop and know them babies. I bow down to the king and I beg pardon. But to them, this I ready devil, this I be. The process I give you, we carry the mouse I bless. So long, Rastafari. So long, yes, sick and we tell them again. So long, Rastafari, call them. Oh long, Rastafari, this is Reggae Max. Peace and blessing be upon my sister, you know, Rastafari. Thank you, Miss Erica. Blessing. Rastafari. Live, you know.
Give thanks. Let's hear some love. Give the former performer some love. That's what we're missing. Love. Let it flow. Let it flow. You can't come to praise Jessica. You can't come to memorialize. You can't come to honor Jessica and not show love. Show love to everybody who comes up here. Now we've got somebody with a name to be loved. Crab walking jam rock for Jessica. Yes, I. Come on. Then Rasta Kura, and then I hope Fred Locks. Yeah, that's the order.
Yeah, Rastafari. Haile Selassie I, the first. Yeah, you know, so it's that thing, Jessica give me. Round a big stone, yeah. Big up yourself, big stone. Now, before I do anything else, I want to just read something, a tribute that I wrote to Jessica. remembering Jessica Mbangeni. Say it right? When I think of Jessica, I remember South Africa. When I heard her talk, I remember Winnie Mandela. She was a woman of rare beauty, a real sweet cutie. Her voice was so strong and sweet. She mastered tones. She could be guttural, smooth, then sensual. She could shriek and laugh, then change to a high pitch. Her talent did not stop at singing, but also poetry and designer craft. I will never forget her. She was aware of her culture and her ancestors, where they were. Live on, Jessica. Live on. Your memories will never be erased forever. Adios, Queen. I am an African.
Yay!
Yeah, I like them things there, you know what I mean? Well, all right. Now big up yourself, Fredlocks, the dreadlocks, from me a little youth. Now, that poem here named The Comb. The comb is one of the wickedest inventions made and given to black man. Comb don't worry Indians, nor Chinese, Syrians, nor Ottoman Turks, nor Jews, nor white people. But it's murder to the black man head. Why you think black man trim so often and scrape made complete? It's because of the comb. Why you think the black woman trim and jerry and wear wig? It's because of the comb. When I was small, comb used to make me bald. My mother used to slap me and say, "You're too damn nasty." And I'll predict some me I go turn Rasta like Rasta, turn backfish or turn camel. Yeah, Rastafari. It's not like a boy get vexed when them hear the comb. 40 years of combing set your mind roaming trying to find yourself. Comb cause severe headache. Enough people pretend like them love comb but them don't, and believe it or not, comb is something I man love to burn. Comb cause brain drain pain. I did a survey once on comb, and most African people admitted that they dreaded the comb, but because of principle and what other people will think of them, they use it anyway. Now the barbers will always lick their fingers, trimming, scraping, balding, undocking heads and making billions of dollars. I for one have dreaded barbers from way back in my youthful days. It all started with my father who was very strict when it came to the comb. You comb your head from morning, boy. No, that is but I never done now. Come back and comb it for you too blasted, nasty boy. And so the wickedness started. My father used to comb my head with strong passion. The more I cried, the harder he combed, because crying signified nastiness. Cleanliness is godliness, boy. God don't like uncombed ear. So he buy me a fine teeth comb. The first time I use it, I dash it there. When my father asked me for it and I told him it last, him say, "You too damn lies, dash it where?" Him know. And him say, "It's alright, you know, like comb your head. All me have to do is trim you regular." So every 3 weeks, barber for me, my hair couldn't even get no time to grow. Yeah, that one you name The Boss. Big stone like that one ya. Great sound called The Boss, as done by man crab walking jam at the bush doctor. Dedicated to all the people them who can't afford a car and them have to take the bus. We now the bus from jam cock pack like sardine and chicken but up. The driver and your man drink smoke and drive at the same time. And God mercy, I keep him alive. Him by him license in the pub while listening to some rubber dub. The doctor that can face you now. See, rank and think and saw. See, other lads him a deal with. I'm a talk pan speed rapid. Brown and step up and go around. I thought everything that the printer, if you can't go around, step down. Hey, smell bad, doctor boy. Oh, you're in quick. Man, you get some acid. Hey, young, I'm murderer. Mind your mouth. Twist my pan this. Step up that dip and wipe him out. I got drink porridge. No, doctor, what's the bread and butter? Come in, man, and join the bumper. Must yamper. Must mention you can't steer, so go in. Doctor, watch your speech till me reach. Come in, no white, not even TV. Hey, you think I said it?
here, baby love, here. So you can't buy soda, Larry. School has step back, machine driver, big man give me some field with silver panel. Somebody get a baby mother seat, go on, granny, I'll put that back there on there, sir. Careful with it. Something the feet broke. Oh. Side it and go around, lock the door, driver. Hey, come, me know you up to. Hey, girl, mind of this, me old dog out, dog, me no miss, me no watch nothing to vehicle when me a crossroad. Go on and watch in the pocket, down a town, what come off a market, one stop driver. One doctor let off a Guinness money now. No, that not make it rude boy. Alright, buy me a bag of weed. Nah, a cigarette. Nah, what that rude boy, I'm not tell him, man. Hey, doctor boy, you bad man, you bad up. No, start cooling. Do you talk to bad man so loud? My have to stop run bus bout ya, we run bout ya. Mama, no, machine driver, let's get quick. Let a boy on the lele. We
Let's have it again. We're gonna do another show. And then number 2. It is fine to laugh. We have a celebration coming. Okay? We're letting go the spirit of the soul that is hovering around the earth. She's left the body. It's not suitable for her. She's flying home to Zion. And so we sang that song for her with our hearts open, our love and our light shining. All of you must be shining now like a light, because that's the light that our sister needs more than anything. Yes, she needs our words to know that she's loved for the work that she's done. But now we've got to be joyful, because when we're joyful, our heart is happy and light. So it's not, we don't have to have a long face. It's okay. I give you permission. And let your heart and soul and the goddess and God within give you permission to smile and laugh right now. Give Crab Walking some love. And after that, we're going to talk about a food war, but not right now. We're going to bring up one of Jamaica's most well-known spoken word poet outside of Muta Baruka, his mentor. So coming up right behind Muta is the next spoken word poet in Jamaica, one of our greatest, Ras Takura. Ras Takura. Please take the mic.
I and I generation will make the change. To predict the future, you have to create it now. More while me just sit down and stretch my imagination, trying to see the future of this generation. Generation of Africans that was stolen from the motherland into captive on these plantations. Jamaica, the island the kings and queens were left on, rising as a peak in the Caribbean. Reggae beat and dancehall bring back the oral tradition, artistic poetry and word sound. Make a more understand, say, the future belong to I and I generation. My generation will make that change. The change is making by us in this generation. Open your mind and you will understand that words take action. The future is now. Posterity is a must. Science and technology. Advance the vocabulary. Don't place your future in the constabulary. Tours by the queen to kill human being of color. Look who shoot them, brother. But the truth is about I and I generation making that change. When Rastaman and Soldier Man they pass similar occasion. Mission state clear. Taking back the state from all these pirates. I and I generation will make that change. The challenge is upon this generation to conquer the residues of every Morgan. The power is given to I and I generation to use them opinion and change the situation. mind control what they foretold our ancestors into captive. Now, this generation come to show you how to live. Up you mighty race. Up you mighty race. Marcus Garvey said that many years. Pyramids decoded. Mental reloaded. Information exploded. Black man stand with black woman in this generation. Revolution time. Get the words in momentum. Too much I will sit down. Too much labatum. Honor yourself. Honor yourself. Make your will be done. I and I generation will make that change to come. Look. Put it down on big stone. Good night. Good night, good night, good evening. Put the pampas. Yes, I say greetings to the item. Say greetings. Yeah, man, give thanks for the love and give thanks for the energy. And, you know, we here celebrating the life of a poet, you know. The life of a word sound messenger. The life of a word sound and vibration. Not just from here, but from way in South Africa. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's not even way in South Africa, you know, because them say where the African people are gathered is Africa. Saying even though we know you're the physical space that there's some miles away from here that we call the motherland, but at the same time still the vibration that I and I people vibrate with power upon earth is still Africa. And when African people, continental African people leave the continent and come to Jamaica, them feel like them their home. Saying so it's a whole vibration. And this sister, Jessica Mbangeni, saying it's like she was introduced to Jamaica by a poet. Yeah, Yassos Afari, because it's true Yassos do the festival named Jamaica Poetry Festival to invite the Empress and to come in, and so Jamaica get really exposed to that sister from my understanding. See, so my interaction with her, you know, me see her a couple times, we exchange communication and the whole vibe and thing, and you know, when she perform her poems, you know, people can feel her energy, you can feel Africa, you can feel the whole vibration, and you know, she leave a beautiful impression on Jamaica. See, she leave a beautiful impression on Jamaica. And to that, before we say the next poem, really, I want to say a piece of this poem and just dedicate it to the energy of this history. Listen. Naturally, you are the center of the universe. Black woman, today is your day. It is your day. It's a day to honor you. It's a day for you, black woman. My dear, darling, my empress, you are my dear black woman, my mother, queen of the pack. Yes, she is black, as dark as the womb from whence I came. Yes, black woman, you remain the same in mind and character. You are the only chapter in this day. Today, your day, I honor you. African queen, you are supreme to all forms of human being. As the night is today, with you I want to stay. Created my future with a look in your eyes. I know you're a blessing without disguise. Making men realize how to be wise in time of need. You are my only pride. So I say, black woman, today is your day. It's Mother's Day. Carved and protected my being from conception to birth. Yes, black woman, you know what life's worth. Authentic manifestation of Mother Earth. I trust and I know that you can't be cursed. On this day, your day, Women's Day, The little black sister is getting stronger. Bringing back the days of the great Cleopatra. Amy Jakes, Garvey's believer. Yes, black princess, you are no deceiver. King Selassie, I know and trust Queen Omega. Who bore the fruit, represent the future. Black woman, my mother. Rastafari, see? Give me something now, Big Stone. Anything. Right. Make your food be your medicine. And your medicine be your food. I man is a Rasta man. I'm only support ITAL, organic agriculture. So make your food be your medicine. And your medicine be your food. Jessica Mbangeni, make your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. Sometimes I feel like would I eat a whole heap of blouse and skirt, Jamaican food. Me just remember some nice food that me love to eat. You ever eat some tonka meal and red peas, rich in coconut milk and some steamed calorie in a calabash? You ever remember one Sunday night when you get some potato put on minty or busy or any one of them tea there? Sometimes I really miss the food from a granny. Hey, mama used to could have baked some torta, you see man, and blue jazz and cassava dumpling on. Every Sunday we get soursop juice and rice and peas and wake up Monday morning with all some roasted fruit and green banana. Make your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. Make your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. Make your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. You ever that bush one day and get a piece of roast yam and sugar and water with lime juice yet? Mama could have juice the carrot make it taste good, no blow. Whoa. And when sweet yam time come and she fill up my plate with that, no matter how the dog communicate, your mind and your mouth in a different state. You could have loved him look more brother. You know, see me I eat. You ever eat some tofu in a sweet and sour fashion from country farmhouse yet? And all 2 leaf of lettuce and some mung bean sprouts? Yeah man, sometimes water run from my mouth when we remember the Saturday morning in a Gilbert, when we wake up and get a hot bowl of cornmeal porridge and 2 slices of whole wheat bread. And when evening come, we get gungu pea soup full up with apple yam, dasheen, carrot, okra, pumpkin, and 2 hot green pepper. Well seasoned with some skeleton and thyme and 2 bag of garlics. Big Stone, you ever wake up on Sunday morning and get a cup of chocolate tea and cabbage and bread or fried dumpling and ackee and the tea hot so till you can hardly shut them out when you sip it, but still sometimes I feel like would I eat a whole heap of blouse and skirt Jamaican food. Cause why? Food is such an importance to man's daily life. Make your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. Make your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. Make your food be your medicine and your medicine. Rastafari, give thanks for the love. See it? Yeah man, give thanks for the love. See it? You what now? We just have a brand new release. See it? We just have a brand new release. And it's produced by a virgin name. No, him company is high-tech. High-tech, something another. And him based in London and link a couple months ago and said, Takura, I hear you say something named Food War. I don't want you to say Food War this time. I want you to say something named Ecology. And him send me the track. I don't have the track right now, but I think I remember the words of the poem. And it's very important for I say this thing tonight. See? One of them listen. See? Say them a destroy the ecology, and I say them a protect the economy. Babylon a destroy the ecology, and I say them a protect the economy. Rasta life eco-friendly, so you can't make the environment be your enemy. Protect the ecology. We can't damage Mama Earth and get hard funds. So heirloom strains, man, want to plant. So when you see the Rasta man in the bush, a natural agriculture, the Rasta man a push. No pesticide, that a suicide. Monsanto get stuck with him GMO crop. The people them a protest, no more of that. The slackness fi stop, the plastic fi stop, and all poison chemical we use pon crops, cause them a destroy the ecology, and I say them a protect the economy. Babylon a destroy the ecology, and I say them a protect the economy. Me no remember more, so next day, see it? That's the far I love the item. Jessica, this moment is for Jessica, and what we're doing here in Jamaica now, we're just celebrating the life and sending the energy, you know, because the energy is really a thing where I go around in a circle, and in a circle, you know, see, because how much people in here, so go some places, and when you go in this space, they say, yo, you come like the commerce already. See, the real thing, you know, you back up some people and you say, where did I met you before? You see me, I say, so it's like, in a sense, it's like we are actually reincarnated souls. See, so you find out, say, a baby just born yesterday and him dead today. And yet still a next man now, I live for 99 years and him dead on him bed and him one dead and him can't dead. You see me, I say, so this thing called life is a continuous thing, no matter the form we're in. So Jessica, she not dead. If Bob Marley did dead, we would not celebrate him and all the way how we celebrate Bob Marley. You see me, I say? So life is just life. So last year, I give thanks, see?
Thank you. Words of spoken poets. Spoken word poets. Jessica was a spoken word poet. She was called an Mbangeni. So Jessica was a spoken word poet, praise poet. She was an Mbangeni, spiritually charged, sacred feminine, a goddess. She lit the way and showed us the way how to be great by going within and being your authentic self. Thank you so much. More love for Rastakura. I've been promoting him for a long time, and he's growing. More love for Rastakura, please. More love, more love. Yes, I. Spontaneously, he was just called, and he just spontaneously did this work for us, so you know it comes from his heart. We have a veteran performer coming up. You just have to call him and tell him, give him a good reason, and his heart has to be there, and he appears. I've just been watching the brother and learning about the brother. He's a veteran roots reggae singer for many, many years. He is my Black Starliner champion, Fred Rocks. Locks.
Pull it up, pull it up. That's a best up. Jessica, everybody, need it? All the time. Call upon this Rasta man to live up strong, oh yeah. I know it won't be long now. I must forward, you're welcome. So just say, Rasta don't work for no CIA. We have to pull up. My yard there now. We're going to pull up enough, I'm going to pull up. Born entertainer, you know. Oh, the sweet daughters them feeling over here. What a beautiful life. Yes, I am. Message in the music. Hear me again. Soldier say, Rasta don't work for no CIA. Just sent us here to show the way. Oh yeah, Rasta don't work for no politician. Rasta man is a good and upright man. So we will live, yes we will live forevermore to the mercies we'll enjoy. So just say, according to your word, you will get paid. So try to live in an upright way. Tell the people what you say. It's a big story and very influential. What's up? And he said, power. You still have a power. I'm about to sing out of the ocean. Sing it over there. Right? How you feeling? Hey! Oh, we love the people, them now. Sing it all, love it. Love it real good, that bad. Oh, you better know that. Jessica, stay yourself in the spirit you are here. Tell them again further. To Rasta man, don't put his trust in God. He puts his trust in the Ola one. He'll never give his strength unto the beast, so you better leave him. Leave him in peace. So just say, according to your word, you will get paid. Hey, throw that one away. Throw it away. May I have one for the ladies, them, you know. Give me a separate there. Who love D-Bomb? You love D-Bomb? Love you, baby. Oh, yeah. What do you do? Honey, you gave new meaning to my life. You'll forever be here with me. Inseparable we are. I'm ecstatic, excited of a newly found love. Right here in my heart you will always stay. Ooh yeah, inseparable. Right there. You don't know that? Hey, okay. You are the sun, shine of my life. So much excitement when you are around. There's so much about you that words cannot say. It makes me wanna love you in a special way. I love you. You gave new meaning to my life, and you'll forever be here with me, 'cause inseparable we are. Oh, good night, my love. Pleasant dreams. Sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be sunny and bright and bring you closer to me. You my life. So much excitement when you are around. There's so much about you that words cannot say. It makes me wanna love you in a special. Cause honey, you gave new meaning to my life. You'll forever be here with me. God, inseparable we are. Oh, inseparable we are. Oh, my son, thank you. Go to the start and the for me now. Yeah, I want to play. What do you now try to make it play now? A little session I never play now. Number 7. Oh, what? Black Star Line is coming. The Black Star Line is coming. Why? Tell them again. Hey. 7 miles of Black Star Line coming in. Pull up that signature song. Pull it up. You know so what they go about also do that thing and they couldn't play. Black Star Line is coming. The Black Star Line is coming. Why? Hey. 7 miles of Black Star Line is coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Black Star Line is coming in the harbor. I can see them coming. I can see hydrants running. I can hear the elders saying, these are the days of which we've been praying. The 7 miles of Black Star. 7 miles of Black Star Line coming in the harbor. It's repatriation, black liberation. Say the time has come. Black man, thank you. Going on. Yes, black man, thank you very much. The 7 miles of Black Star Line coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Black Star Line coming in the harbor. Black Star Line is coming. You think I lie? Black Star Line is coming. One day it must have happened. Marcus Green must come through. Yeah, what? I can see them coming. I can see hydrants running. I can hear the elders saying, these are the days for which we've been praying. I'm saying, 7 miles of Black Star Line. But choir sound nice, right back. 7 miles of Black Marcus Garvey told us, freedom is a must. Told us that the Black Star Line is coming one day for us. Takuro. 7 miles of Black Star Line coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Black Star Line coming in the harbor. Yeah, the 7 miles of Black Star Line. 7 miles of Black Star Liners, 7 miles of Black Star Liners, coming. For I and I. If you only want more, can you want more? All right. Now go.
By turn you.
How do you feel about this, sir? I'm just a youngster there. How do you feel about this, sir? Nice, right? Yeah, man. Sing with that and come with another one. Wow, yeah.
Which one now?
Anyone?
I got joy.
Yeah, man. Wow. I should be like, why, yeah. Nothing is for you for two. Why, hear it. See, I've got a joy deep within my heart. I've got a joy deep within my heart. cause I've got Jah, oh Jah, deep within my heart. Said I've got Jah, oh Jah, deep within my heart. For that is my guide, even unto death. So I don't have no regret. Although the road is rocky, stony and rough, to go to Mount Zion, you've got to be tough. So I've got a job, deep within my heart. I've got a job, deep within my heart. Cause I've got Jah, oh yes, Jah, deep within my heart. Said I've got Jah, oh Jah, deep within my heart. And listen, wicked people, I don't care no foe, but I am standing up right now for all that I know. This is my life, I live how I choose. With Jah on my side, how can I lose when I've got a Jah, deep within my heart. I've got a Jah, deep within my heart. Cause I've got Jah, oh Jah, deep within my heart. Yes, I've got Jah, oh Jah, deep within my heart. Have a good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. A joyous, sweet joy. Oh yeah. Big Stone, thank you for having me. I really feel happy to be here. I'm very celebrate. You know, some Black Star and a big tune, so he's a Marcus Garvey man, you know. I'm going to say to the piano where I got forward. Jessica, still sir. Relax, come over here, my brother. Yes, man, I just want to talk to you because I want the people in South Africa to know that Jessica Mbangeni and you were very close. And this song, 7 Mile of Black Star Liner, we just want the world to know that you, Fred Locks, and Jessica Mbangeni was very close. You've been to a couple of venues and the song won't play on the thumb drive. But today the power of Jessica Mbangeni says that musicians and players of instruments must prevail on her spirit. Can you feel her spirit? Yes. Erica, can you feel her spirit? Yes. I am feeling the spirit.
I can.
I always try to do some good things, so God bless you.
Yes.
Yeah, man. You're great.
Great, guys.
You should never be underrated.
Big up, Big
You
Stone.
know, Big Stone. Big him up.
Big up, Big Stone.
Yeah, man. You know what thing him try, even if a small amount of people come, in my mind. Because the thing has to happen, and the message has to go across, and that don't get him weary. Wow. Next month I'm going to keep a next show. All right? Fred Lex, I just want to say again, man, thank you so much for taking time out from your extremely busy schedule to support the people of South Africa in their time of mourning the loss of Bishop Dr. Jessica Mbela Mbangeni. This means a lot to the world. Two parties and they send everybody, though. Yes, we had representatives from both parties, yes. I think that's where I love. Hey, give me an next tune and I'm running away. I'm going to run away after you. I love singing up now, tell the lie though.
Can you bless up Don Dada, please?
Yeah?
He has been persecuted for wearing locks in South Africa.
Yeah? Don Dada. Yeah. His wife name is like Nesta. Yeah, his mother interviewed me already. Yeah. Big up Nesta over there. She was pregnant with him when Bob Marley comes in Zimbabwe. She said, when you have a son, name him Nesta. So we know the history. Yeah, give me the one when you're running away, though. I'm a kind of singer, I run away. It's the funny thing, you know, my thing and everything that's on it. You don't know. We don't want to get cold, you know. Because them things, I'm cold, you know, I'm cold, and can't get, you know that. Oh, yeah. Keep on running. They will never get away, 'cause running and you're running away. Running and you're running, but you can't run away from yourself. 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 The world, something wrong. Hey, hey, why you can't find a place where you belong? Ba-dum, 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 you're running away. Ba-ding, da-ding, da-dang, you're running away. Ba-ding, da-ding, da-dang, you're running away. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-dum, you're running away. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-dang, you're running away. Oh yeah, now. Every man ticket, his burden is the heaviest. Every man ticket, his burden is the heaviest. But I still know that who feels it knows it, Lord. 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 You're running and you're running and you're running away. Running and you're running and you're running away. Running and you're running and you're running away. Running and you're running, but you can't run away from yourself. 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 Can't run away from yourself. Can't run away from yourself. You must have done something don't want nobody to know about. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. Why you can find a place where you belong? Ba-dum, 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 you're running away. 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 Who are you to try and come and tell me that I'm running away? Said I'm not running away. It's better to live in the corner of an house top than with a contentious woman. I'm not talking to the girl. You know, I run away from the world. I can't see that, you know. You see the Babylon girl, them out there. I'm not telling you, but you know something good to her? You can't run away from themselves. No, they can't run away from themselves. Can't run away. No, they can't run away. Thank you very much. Give thanks. The live and reign. Thank you too. Thank you so much, Fred Locks. Give him a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Locks. I want to big up Joseph, current in the building. Yes, man, is running away. But Jessica Mbangeni, you ain't going nowhere. You're in our hearts of all hearts. We will eternally love you, Jessica. You can't run away from us. You will never run away from us. Your Jamaican family. Cleo Chambers. Sharon Oshun Chambers, you will never run away. Isis Miller, you will never run away. Aru Aisha Kamusa Menelik, you will never run away. Claude Big Stone Sinclair, you will never run away. Erica Boswell Monroe, you will never run away. Oh, Bill Scholar Williams, you will never run away. Oh, run away, run away. They run away from us. They never run away from us. They never run away from us. Kabwaki Jamba, I love you, South Africa. For the family of Jessica Mbangeni, you saw here tonight was heartfelt. Rastakura, Reggae Max, Fred Locks. You never run away from me. You never run away from us. You never run away from us. Somebody please stop that computer for me. I just want to close out and let people know that their food, they said the abundance of food. So we're going to eat. We want to big up the drummers. We want to big up the delegates, the officials that took time out to come out and to show their respect in presence. We want to big them up. We want to big up Aru Aisha Kamusa, owner of this 34 Camp Road. We want to big him up. He worked tireless for the last 2 days to get everything. We want to big up Bridget, Decor, Margaret. They came in short notice and they did what they had to do to make tonight wonderful. The drummers and this beautiful lady, come here. I want to mention you. Come over here. I just want to say thank you so much for that song that you did. Come over here in the center stage. What is your name?
Hazel May with Hazel Williams Vaz, and I'm also known as Nana Yamin. Yamioja.
Nana Yamin. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We are the ones who mothered Jessica in the western side of Jamaica. Nana Yamin and Nana Sharon Oshun. Just want to thank you so much for being here and playing the drums with Bongo Herman.
Yes.
Woo! This is our storyteller. She too, she's a griot. We love her. Thank you so much for being here and sharing Jessica with the world. With us in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to an end of the program. We want to big up Aisha Bell, of course. She came and she did a powerful set. Aisha Bell, I love you. Thank you for such a short notice. Marcia Elliott. Yes, man, big up yourself. You came and you saw and you really delivered. This is what we call the night. And this is what we do. We do it real quickly. We want to pick up Ibi Lion for the libation and the opening and the prayers and everything. Pick up yourself, Ibi Lion. Thank you so much, man. Everything, as you know, we were not prepared for Jessica transition. So everything that we did it in speed, real time. Everybody was moving. Erica Boswell, all I did, Monroe, I did the call up. I said, Erica, we need some things. And some things just keep coming all over the place. I don't know where she get all these things, drinks, this, that. I don't know. But Erica is special to Jessica, just like all of us. And she did what she had to do. She came and she poured her heart out. Isis Miller, again, everybody worked very hard. I don't want to miss out anybody, right? But I just want to say that we all did it together. And of course, Sama Khan for the food. Oh my. The sip. I didn't taste the food yet, but the sip, right, Fred? The sip was out of sight. So I just want to close up and say to the people of South Africa, this is how we pay our respect to a queen who came to our shores. And we want to pick up Yassa Safari, because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. And if he did not take that first step, then all of this that you see here, we would never have known as this great. We'd probably see her on the television because she was great anyway. And we would say, who is that? But then we came and she come to Jamaica and mingled with us. And then we were able to say, we know who that. We spent time. We just want to big up Muta Baruka again and Jackie, because remember they accommodated Jessica and Mbangeni. Yeah. Jessica spent time not just in our present, but all over Jamaica. People all over Jamaica love and adore her. We want to big up Kaboo from IRFM. We want to big up Kaboo again. At a short notice, we just say, Kaboo, do this for you. Do this for Jessica. And she just did everything we asked her. So Kaboo and the staff of IRFM, I want to say thank you very much for a tremendous job. Thank you so much. We could not have done this without you. Cleo Chambers drove all the way from Negril And it's a long ride, 3.5 hours, along with Sharon. You want to say something? Come over here. Make we gang up. Isis, make we just gang up this thing, you know, man.
So in 2017, when Jessica walked from her hotel over to where we were sitting, IRE FM had put up a gentleman called Dr. Jamaica Faye, a Senegalese man who became a doctor at one of our Princeton University. He came to speak, and that's where we met her with Mutabaruka. Lifelong friendships were formed right there, and they asked her to be a champion of the Pan-African Federalist Movement. Her wings were wide, and she was an activist. But you know what that man called her in tribute? A liberator. Jessica is also seen as a liberator by Dr. Jamaica Faye, realizing when she spoke for all of humanity. We're grateful for that. As a woman, a liberator, great, her light shone so bright, and we're so grateful she came to our shores and met us. And what Big Stone did in 1 month, I've never seen before. He drove so many miles for Jessica. Big Stone drove for Jessica, and we did that beautiful movie. Her first movie was made right here by Big Stone. Can you play that music now so they can?
Of course. Well, we're going to close out. Of course, Isis Miller is having some meal. Food is on the house, like I say. Please don't leave. There's so much food and drink that we want to just eat up everything. I've had 2 cups of sip. I need another 4 cup to balance off, and then I have 2 plates of something coming up. Sama can big up yourself. Crab walking, jam rock. Well, may I tell you, put that back there around there, sir. May I tell you, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, could not have happened without you. Joseph Current, Joby, my friend for over 30 years. Worked hard today, and he showed up to hold the camera and move this and move that, and sometimes I get a little uptight, but Joby just hang on in there because we have to get this right. This is Jamaica presentation to the world, to the South African people, and this is how we do it. Jessica, we salute you. Where's my staff? My staff is on the table. I gotta wear my staff. And my headband. Give me my headband, I can't. I need my headband over there. I gotta put on my stuff. I gotta close off with my stuff. You see the headband?
Libations.
The headband is in the black bag right there. I can close out. Open that camera back and you see my headgear. Yes. I'm happy. What me locks? Cause a big tune, you know. Big up Raw Deal anyway, the Raw Deal. Big tune. I'm in love with a Rasta man. And Jessica Mbangeni in the latter part of her life, put on my crown. In the latter part of her life, she started to grow her locks.
Yeah.
Yes. Natty Congo. I'm in love with a Rasta man. I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with a Rasta man. I'm in love with an African. Enjoy the meal. We have a couple of songs we're going to play for you from Jessica Mbangeni catalog with Dan Dada. Dan Dada, I salute you, man. You worked tirelessly to make this happen. Queen Layla, you don't know where the thing go. Dr. Stans, big up yourself, man. Big up, enough love. We can't say anything else more than we're gonna go out with some drumming, yeah. Let's catch this last drumming. We're gonna go out with some drumming.